Hello there, welcome back. PKBAG here with another comparison video. Today we are taking a look at the Hurache by 11six24, and we're going to try to see if there's anything else out there similar to it. It's got great reviews. It's all over the map right now. It's the hot thing going, but question is there anything else similar? So we're going to look at some specs, of course, based on John Kew's data. We're going to do a filter method and narrow down based on the following features and criteria. But before we get that, we're going to look at the specs of the Hurache. I'm not going to read all these. Something interesting there, they do have a fiberglass layer in between, so that's another little different feature. Generous 6-inch handle for those who like to do a two-handed backhand. It's got some really good specs right in the middle, well priced. And let's take a look at some of the other models. So we narrowed down by price. We want to go under 150. We found 35 paddles. There's a lot in the value category these days. Manufacturing type, thermoformed or hot molded, got it down to 11. Spin greater than 1800, so now we're down to 8, and twist weight greater than 6.2, we got it down to 5. So we're going to take a look at the top 5 similar paddles based on these specifications. And here we go. We've got the Electrum Pro 2 with a 6.75 twist weight. I think this is a thinner version, so it's not 16 millimeter, and the weight is really low on this. We're going to take a look at that. Hudef Madge Pro, a couple stars there because I'm an affiliate of Hudef. With discount code Andrew15, save money at checkout. This is a great value, $100. You'll see a photo of this one as well as all the others, but with my discount takes it down to about $85, which is going to be the lowest price in this whole video. Another one is the Viva Pro Gen 2. It's a little more on the power side. It's a little more expensive too. Legacy Pro comes up. Very good paddle, and a little higher on the price as well. And the Vatic Pro V7 rounding out the top 5. Actually, we have 5. I'm sorry. All right, moving on. Let's take a look. Hurache does have the 6-inch handle. That could be a key feature. I think that could be a differentiating factor if someone's looking between 2 or 3 paddles. Maybe they're coming from a tennis background. They know they have a two-handed backhand. They want that extra length. It might be the difference, I think. Versus, say, the Electrum Pro. Short handle, and also very lightweight. Power paddle, I believe. Let's take a look at some photos here. We got this nice rounded top, which I think is sort of a newer trend. We're going to see that a lot more. Like the double black diamond. The Electrum Pro E is a little shorter. The Madge also has that rounded top. And then we've got the Gen 2, the Legacy Pro, and the V7, which all sort of look similar there towards the end. We've got some comments from fellow reviewers about this paddle. Kind of makes it interesting. John Kew had some pop off the surface. Farmer Lanky definitely throws it in a power paddle category, which other reviewers don't, but that's okay. Good paddle off the beaten path. It's a good comment there from Braden. I like that. Interesting. And I've never picked up a paddle and been so comfortable immediately. And that's Chris Olson. Now, if you know Chris, he's a super fan of the double black diamond. That was paddle of the year. So if he's picking up this Hurache, I think it's going to fit him. You know, I think it's going to remind him more of that double black diamond. If he's so comfortable with it right off the bat, it probably what hits most for him. So, all right, we've got all our stats for all the paddles we just mentioned. We're going to bring up the Hurache stats real quick just so that you can see them side by side. 139, there's probably a discount code out there. 2nd gen thermoformed, good spin, and some reviews are really not, I mean, spin on a lot of paddles is just so high that maybe that's not even going to be a factor someday. High twist weight, and overall, you know, I think the Hurache could be very much like the Mage if you like that shape. But then the other two paddles I think that are going to be close, you know, the Legacy Pro, I think Pickleball Will said is constructed with 4 layers of carbon fiber. So you're going to have that stiffness, but you're also going to have that touch. And he said it's one of the best paddles out there. And the V7's got great reviews. Even reviewers stating that it's similar to the Legacy Pro. So you've got 2 here, but you also have this hybrid shape, this dome shape, which I think is interesting and may extend the sweet spot out a little bit. So again, the Hurache, it's coming in strong, coming in hot. I think it's good, and I think there's also others to consider that have been around. You know, again, you throw these paddles in a box and grab one without looking, you're going to be okay. Good value and high quality, and I think that's about it. So, comments, appreciate any comments, like and subscribe if you haven't already. I've got some other videos out there. I do appreciate your time, and next time you play, tell somebody they made a nice shot.